Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the best weapons to get in the collection book from 2023. Now you guys know your boy has been grinding to save the world videos, so make sure to like and subscribe for me. And I'm assuming this video is going to get a lot of views because every time I make a collection book video, as you guys know, I make one for every new year, so they get a good amount of views. So yeah, we're in 2023 now. So yeah, if you guys are watching this and you're new, what I meant by the whole lot of views things, if you guys are watching this and you're new, please subscribe and like the video. It helps me more than you know. But anyways, let's get into it. So basically 2023 collection book, it's the same, but there are some new weapons in it. So I don't know, me personally don't know what you guys have on your account, but from my account I know what the best weapons are for me and the ones that I need to pick up from the collection book and all that good stuff. So with that being said, let's go over to event schematics, because you guys know these are the ones you have to research voucher, and I already made a video on that, so if you guys want to, go check that out. But yeah, these are the best weapons from the collection book. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into it. So I'm just gonna recommend this round pound. If you guys don't have one of the MSK mythics, bro, these people keep inviting me, dog, it's so annoying. But anyways, if you guys don't have one of these the MSK mythics, then I would definitely recommend the surround pound for the MSK, and in general it's just a really good melee weapon. Or you could get the ear splitter for like the totally rocking out damage bonus, but I would definitely get the surround pound before I would get that. And moving on here to the pirate weapons, I'm basically just gonna go through, like, there's no like list or order or to this at all. I'm just saying like the weapons I would get for certain things. So it's either gonna be basically MSK if you don't have the mythics, or just like regular missions. So I would get the bundle bus. Bro, man's really just said bundle bus. I would get the bundle bus. It's very, very powerful, very, very strong against MSK. And it's also decent in regular missions against mist monsters. You can perk it right and it'll be really, really powerful. But yeah, definitely recommend that for MSK if you don't already have it. And moving on here to the spy weapons, the pot shot is also really, really good for mist monsters and mini bosses in MSK. And it's also just, it does so much damage in general. But yeah, I would definitely pick this up, or the deatomizer, or both for MSK, whatever like build you're rocking or whatever you want to use. But definitely do the pot shot more for like damage, and don't like do reload speed. Okay, I'm getting spammed invited. This is really annoying. And moving on here, nothing in the dragon weapons you're really gonna want to pick up, because nothing is really like OP in that. Now everybody knows the good old reliable pain train. Pain train's pretty good. If you don't already have it, I'd pick it up just because it's pretty good. I would say anywhere from like 82 to like maybe like 124. It's pretty OP. So if you guys don't have the pain train, you could also pick that up. And I'm just going through like weapons I recommend you guys getting. So also definitely get the plasmic discharger. This is the newest weapon to the collection book, I believe. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments down below. But I know this was not in here in the last video I made about the collection book. So but a lot of people have been telling me to get this one. Everybody's been every mission, literally every mission I run is just everybody using this plasmic discharger, from missions to like Stonewood, Canny Valley, all the way up to like 140s in Twine. Everybody has been using this. Okay, this guy is getting blocked, bro. Anyways, back into the video here. Like I said, I'm just gonna like recommend these weapons, but I'm gonna tell you guys like the necessity weapons to get for certain things. So like pain train is just gonna be for regular missions. I don't recommend getting it like over the pot shot, to be honest. And I'll definitely get like the pain train before I got the surround pound, but it just depends what you're doing. If you don't have anything for MSK, then yeah, get that over the pain train. But for missions, I would get the pain train. Now moving on here, yeah, definitely get the plasmic discharger for missions, and it also works really, really well in MSK for the mobs, or like swarms of husk. And I'm not sure how good it is against mist monsters and mini bosses, but I know it's really good about clearing like loads and loads of husk in a certain radius. So moving on here, I love the Swan personally. It's one of my favorite guns. but definitely not one of the best guns to get there. But it's really, really fun to play around with. So if you want something to play around with, it's really, really fun. It's a blast to use. And moving on from that, the Atomizer, obviously one of the best, if not the best guns in the game. And also the Pulsar 9000, if you want that, you could pick it up. It's pretty fun. It's not really that great, but it's pretty fun. But yeah, the Atomizer 9000 is one of the best in the game, and also it's very, very strong for MSK. Really good for finishing off the MSK, and it's also really, really good for mini bosses and mist monsters, and also swarms of enemies. So really, really good in general, just for MSK. Mostly just good for MSK, but really, really strong in missions as well. Moving on from that, the Duet, I've heard, is a pretty fun gun to play around with. I definitely want to recommend getting it though. Hemlock is really fun. If you don't already have it, you could go ahead and pick it up. It's not like amazing, but it's really fun. And also, I'm not sure about this gun. I've honestly never used it, but I've heard it's like pretty powerful. So if you guys like think this gun is good, let me know in the comments. And then if you guys don't like know about this gun, or don't know if you want to get it, I guess read the comments, because I really don't know. I'm sorry about that, because I don't know about that gun at all. But yeah, moving on from that, obviously, yeah, so what I was saying about the Surround Pound is if you don't have the Storm King's Fury, then I would get the Surround Pound. But anyways, moving on from that, obviously the Mythics we know are good. And I know I've got a lot of flack for the military weapons in the past, and I can't lie, I love the military weapons. Really fun. It's a really fun collection. Unfortunately, the Lynx is now the 2 burst from the Battle Royale update, not the 3 burst anymore. That's a rip. But also, obviously, you guys know the Wraith and the Obliterator, some of my favorite guns in the game. Obliterator, it just does so much damage. It's just so good. And I know I said the best gun in the collection book is the Obliterator a while back. Now, obviously, I've changed my mind on that because I caught a lot of heat for that. And honestly, don't really know what I'm talking. I didn't know what I was talking about. I really don't still know what I'm talking about. I've had Save the World for a very long time, but I've never got into it like that. But yeah, the Obliterator is definitely a cop. But I don't know if it is the best. But the reason I said it was the best is because you can put it with, the survivors and on the survivor pads in your SSDs, and that will actually, they will clean up, they will literally destroy everything around. Now, actually, I figured out the neon bow could be better with the survivors, the sniper survivors, but a lot of people back in the day before that bow was out, a lot of people were saying that the Obliterator was the best gun from the collection book and the best gun to get with survivors. And I was in Twine Peaks SSDs for a long time, trying to beat like the first like couple of those a couple years back. So yeah, basically I was like brainwashed the Obliterator was the best gun in the game. You know, you need to get it for your survivors, and you know, you can just set them up with it and they'll just take everything down with your trap tunnels. Well, basically, you know, that is true, but it's not as OP and simple as that when the Husk are going to be that high power level. So it just depends. All these guns also depend on how you perk them and everything like that. But these are just my recommendations. But I would definitely get the Wraith. If you're, like I said, Wraith kind of goes similar with the Pain Train. If you're anywhere from like maybe like 58, 82 to like 124, I would get the Wraith. It's just really fun, and it's pretty good in general. And it'll also melt Mist Monsters and Smashers if you have the right perks on it. And also the Obliterator, just obviously it's just a pickup. It's just really, really good. And it also has 5 shots, and you can chamber that in more. Make it a lot better. Now, obviously, Neon Bow is what I was talking about. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Exion Bow. I think it's the Neon Bow. Not really sure, but this bow is definitely the best bow in the game by far, in my opinion. The best bow in the game. So if you guys want to cop this, I would definitely do it. I wouldn't recommend supercharging it to 144 unless you have your Mythic supercharged and a few other guns before that, but I'm going to make a video on how to spin your superchargers. So yeah. Also, before you guys do anything and take any advice from my videos, I would watch a couple other videos first, because my opinion might not always be the right or best opinion for you guys. So, but this is just my opinion. I would definitely get the Neon Bow though. It's really, really good. Moving on to the Vintertech weapons. Nothing really great here. There's some stuff you can play around with. I remember when this gun, the Blast Pistol, used to be so rare. But yeah, anyways, nothing really good there. And nothing crazy here. The Dang Buster is pretty good. The hydraulic launcher is pretty good, and the Hydra. I mean, I know that gun used to be so sought after back when Save the World first came out. I mean, if you don't have it, I guess, and you have all the other guns, sure, pick it up. Pick up the Dang Buster if you want. It's not really that crazy though. Buzz Cut, kind of same category there. It's kind of bad, but it used to be a really sought after gun. Kind of same with the Husk Buster as well. Trash Launcher is really bad nowadays, so I wouldn't pick that up. And yeah, that's basically gonna be it for this video. So any weapons I really recommend, I'd say like the Pot Shot, the Pulsar 9000, and a couple of the other ones are the must-have ones you need like right now. If you don't have them, yeah. So I would say top 3 to get right now: Pulsar 9000, Pot Shot, and the man, what's that one gun? The plasmic discharger, because everybody's using this thing. So yeah, I would cop those if you don't already have them. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope this video helped you out, and I hope you guys have a great, wonderful day or night. God bless everybody. Take care, and peace, boys.
Jumping in